Genet animal. A genet pronounced or is a member of the genus Genetta, which consists of 14 to 17 species of small African carnivorans. The common genet is the only genet present in Europe and occurs in the Iberian Peninsula and France. Genet fossils from the late Miocene and later have been found at sites in Ethiopia, Kenya, and Morocco. Classification. Genetta was named and described by Frédéric Cuvier in 1816. The number of species in the genus is controversial. The following were proposed as valid in 2005. Genetta and Poina are estimated to have diverged about 9.5 to 13.3 million years ago. Genetta species are estimated to have diverged at least 8.5 million years ago, starting with the Genet, followed by the giant Genet 3.98 to 6.1 million years ago. Characteristics. Genets are slender cat-like animals with a long body, a long ringed tail, large ears, a pointed muzzle, and partly retractile claws. Their fur is spotted, but melanistic genets have also been recorded. They have musk glands and anal sacs. They also have perineal glands. All genet species have a dark stripe along the spine. They differ in fur color and spot pattern. Their size varies between species from 40.9 to 60 cm, 16.1 to 23.6 in head to body length, with 40 to 47 cm, 16 to 19 in long tails. Their tails are almost as long as head and body. They have large eyes with elliptical pupils. The iris is about the color of the fur. They can move their eyes within their sockets to a limited extent and move their heads to focus on moving objects. Their pinnae have a fine layer of hair inside and outside. They can move the pinnae by about 8 from pointing forward to the side and also from an erect position to pointing downwards. Their rhinarium is important for both sensing smell and touch. Distribution and habitat. All genet species are indigenous to Africa. The common genet was introduced to southwestern Europe during historical times. It was brought from the Maghreb to the Mediterranean region as a semi-domestic animal about 1,000 to 1,500 years ago, and from there spread to southern France and Italy. In Africa, it inhabits wooded habitats north of the Sahara, in savanna zones south of the Sahara to southern Africa, and along the coast of Arabia, Yemen, and Oman. The Cape genet is endemic to fynbos, grassland and coastal forests in South Africa. The South African small spotted genet lives in woodland savanna, grassland thickets, dry valley areas in Angola, Namibia, South Africa, and Zambia. The rusty spotted genet is widely distributed in sub-Saharan woodland savanna, savanna forest mosaic, rainforest, and montane forest up to an elevation of 3,400 and 11,200 ft in Ethiopia. The Pardine genet lives in primary and secondary rainforests, gallery forests, moist woodlands, but also in plantations and suburban areas ranging from Senegal to the Volta River in Ghana. The Abyssinian genet has been recorded in montane dry forest up to 3,750 m 12,000. The king genet is restricted to rainforest in the Congo Basin, Bioko Island, Ghana, and Liberia. The Cervaline genet lives in Central African lowland forests to high-altitude bamboo forest and coral rag thicket on Zanzibar. The Angolan genet inhabits open miombo forest from Angola to central Tanzania. The giant forest genet lives in rainforests of the Democratic Republic of the Congo and western Uganda. The Hausa genet inhabits savanna and moist woodlands in West Africa. G. letabi has been recorded from woodland savanna in Lesotho, Swaziland, Mozambique, Namibia, and South Africa. Johnston's genet inhabits dense rainforest in Upper Guinea. The aquatic genet inhabits rainforests between the Congo River and the Rift Valley. The crested Cervaline genet is endemic to Nigeria and Cameroon, where it inhabits scrub and primary deciduous forests. Scoutedin's genet inhabits rainforest, woodland savanna, and savanna forest mosaic in tropical Africa. Furlong's genet lives only in the Upper Guinean rainforests in West Africa. Ecology and Behavior. Genets are highly agile, have quick reflexes and exceptional climbing skills. They are the only vivirids able to stand on their hind legs. They walk, trot, run, climb up and down trees, and jump. They live on the ground, but also spend much of their time in trees. They are considered solitary except during mating and when females have offspring. They are omnivorous and opportunistically catch invertebrates and small vertebrates, but also feed on plants and fruit. Aquatic genets feed mainly on fish. Angolan genets are thought to feed on grasshoppers and other arthropods. Johnston's genet probably feeds mainly on insects. In 2014, a camera trap in the Echolui Emphalosi Park captured a large spotted genet riding on the back of two different buffalo and a rhinoceros. This was the first time a genet was recorded hitchhiking. Females have up to 5 young in a litter. They rear their young alone. Common genet females become sexually mature at the age of 2 years. Once copulation has occurred, the gestation period lasts for 10 to 11 weeks. They are destrous and give birth twice a year, during spring and late summer to autumn. Captive common genets have been known to live up to 13 years. A male genet lived for 22.7 years in captivity. Threats: loss of habitat due to deforestation and conversion of land to agriculture is a major threat for the crested cervaline genet and Johnston's genet. Both genet species are also hunted for meat and skins. They are listed as vulnerable on the ECON red lists. These are also major threats for Berland's genet, which is classified as near threatened. The aquatic genet may be affected by hunting, but major threats have not yet been identified. It is listed as near threatened on the ECON red list. The king genet and the Abyssinian genet are so poorly known that threats cannot be identified. Both are listed as data deficient on the ECON red lists. The remaining genet species are not considered threatened and are listed as least concern on the ECON red lists. Etymology. The etymological origin of the word genet is uncertain. It might originate from the Greek prefix gen meaning bear and the New Latin suffix eta meaning small. Or it may be a derivation of the Arabic name jarnet, or from Old French genete, from Spanish genetet. As pets, pet genets are mostly common genets, rusty spotted genets or Cape genets.